Here we are trying to simplify cube roots. So we're looking for perfect cubes, like 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27, and so forth. We're looking for a set of 3 numbers when we try to divide these out and get them down to primes. So we're going to just start by dividing 40 until we get to prime factors. So 40, you might think of 4 times 10. 4 is not prime. It can be broken down to be 2 times 2. Now 2 is prime, so I'm going to stop at those 2's, but 10 can be broken down further. That is 2 times 5. So I do have a cube here. I have a set of 3. I'm going to circle those. Those go out front. So I have a 2 out front, and anything left over, I would have a 5 under the root. The leftovers go under the radical. The perfect sets of 3, the perfect cubes, would go out front. I'm going to do the same thing next door. I have the cube root of 250. To simplify that, I'm just going to try to break it down into primes. So 250, I might think 25 times 10. There are lots of ways to break this down. We'll all get to the same place. But 25 is 5 times 5. 5 is prime, so I'm going to stop there. And 10 is 2 times 5. So I have a perfect cube that I can take out of here. So I have 5 times 5 times 5. So those 3 things are going to get circled. They would go out front. If I had a set of 5s and a set of 6s circled, I had 3 5s and 3 6s, I would multiply 5 times 6 and 30 would actually go out front. But here we just have one set of 5s, so that goes out front. Anything left over would go and be multiplied on the inside. All I have left over here is a 2, so that 2 is going to go on the inside. If I had a 2 and a 3 left over, I would have a 6 on the inside, but I just have a 2 to throw in there. The next number we have is the cube root of 432. I can't really think of anything big to go into 432, so since it's even, I might just divide it by 2. So I would say it is 2 times 216. And then I might recognize that 216 is a perfect cube, and that would be great, but I'm going to pretend that I don't recognize that perfect cube. I'm just going to keep dividing by 2 because I know that it's an even number. So 2 times 108. And then again, 108 is an even number, so I'm going to divide it by 2 again. So we'd have 2 times 54. You might recognize the numbers that go into 54. I'm just going to break it down as 2 times 27. And then 27 I do recognize as being 3 times 9. And 9 I can break down to be 3 times 3. So I am going to circle any sets of 3 that I see. So I have 1, 2, 3 3s. So far I have a 3 going on the outside. And then I have 1, 2, 3 2s. So I'm going to have a 3 times a 2 on the outside. And then I have 1 leftover 2 that's going to go under the radical. So this is going to be 6 third root of 2. And I've made a common mistake here that happens. We are so used to root 2's or square roots, but make sure that if you're breaking down a cube root that you keep that 3 that should be on the radical. So we'd have 6 cube root 2 for that answer.